Hello humans, it is me, Fuzz. Yes. We're gonna be playing some more Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Oh yes. Last time we managed to deal with all those mechanical beasts. Those big ones, anyway. And we can finally get into a part of the DLC that I've been wanting to tackle for, well, quite a while now. Oh yes. Shoot, why did I go here? Oh yes, I remember now. I was going to go beat Ganon again, because, well, we've dealt with pretty much all the main story bits, so I figured might as well go fight him again to show off what happens when you've dealt with the rest of the story, and then confront him. We've already beaten him after all, without dealing with all the other beasts. So this it shouldn't take too long to do. I doubt he'll do anything that I've never seen him do before. No, I shouldn't, anyway. I've fought him several times already. I did want to see what happens if I challenge him without the Master Sword, which means I need to get up to him and quickly. What to use? I mean, I have these, but I don't really want to use them, because I don't want to have to go get them repaired. This will break quickly, and we're bound to get another one sooner or later. It's the fastest way out of here. That would probably be the fastest way towards our destination. Hi there. Ready to die? Well, it's already almost broken. Oh no, wait, the floor. There we go. I'll take that. Fine then. Hi there. And goodbye. What? Well, that was not what I expected. It just abruptly disappeared. Never seen it do that before. Well, we won't lose. I shall save anyways. Was it just me or did it take a while to save? That's odd. Hello. Unlike having to deal with all the Blight Ganons before him, this time we just get to go straight on down.
But my power isn't strong enough. I can't hold.
I mean, I guess we already did kill all the Ganon Blights beforehand, so I suppose it makes sense. Up to a point. But that is only one aspect that is easier this time around. Hi there. Oh, it shows the Master Sword on my back.
Now my moment has finally come. Brace yourself, Ganon, for the sting of my revenge!
Now, the real question is, how the heck does this work if you had, like, one of them?
We will not fail.
And that's one heck of a laser beam they're just firing off. But we're under the castle.
Little guy. Now,
Or deep within it.
open up wide, Ganon!
100 years in the making. Hold on, Princess. Our moment has arrived.
Oh dear. As to how the castle wasn't just blown to bits from this is still a bit beyond me. And down it goes, as if hunting him specifically. Nice. Half of his health is dealt away with. So we get to start the battle from half health. Though he treats it kind of like it's his full health bar. Just immediately fully charged. Ain't that convenient. It's saved, so it's fine. And then phase 2, which would normally happen at half health. Run! Oh dear. Ow! That's not how I was supposed to go. Ah! I was hoping I'd be able to land fast enough to be able to block it, but I guess not. Fine. Oh! Wait, that's different. It still hit me. I've never seen that reaction before. That's weird, I even parried it. It should have gone right back at him. There. Even though that looked like it was too early, as far as I'm concerned. Run! Oh. Oh. Ow! No fair. I also did a lot of damage.
Can't. What? Can't.
Fine. Seems I'm not as bad at that as I thought I was. Dang it. What a punk. My. Guess that's the end of you. Shoot, it's just occurred to me, there is another reason, or I guess a reason to come back here later and do this again. Well, I suppose it's not really a problem. But there's an extra cutscene if you have all the memories unlocked, from what I remember.
Ganon was born out of a dark past. He is a pure embodiment of the ancient evil that is reborn time and time again. He has given up on reincarnation and assumed his pure, enraged form. If set free upon our world, the destruction will be unlike anything ever seen before.
Feels like an ironic statement. This form is kind of sounding like a different form I've seen before.
I entrust you with the bow of light, a powerful weapon in the face of evil. Link, you may not yet be at a point where you have fully recovered your power, or all of your memories. But courage need not be remembered, for it is never forgotten.
Here we go. Interesting how my bow technically does more damage than this. Really? There's a lot of them. My.
May you be victorious.
Doesn't seem to be doing anything. There's a lot of glowing.
I'm sorry. I can't hold
This side now? Not yet.
Shoot a glowing area! It's working!
Very simple.
Link, now! We're so close!
Just one more. Though I think this one you have to jump for. Or something of that.
Look up there!
Like...
That's the very core of Ganon's being. Do what you must, Link.
Whee!
Now, Link!
Goodbye. It's a shame Ganon's weakest form appears to be so large and shiny by comparison to all the other ones. Well, or least skillful anyway. Maybe not the weakest. Definitely the least smart of them all. Appearance of the Triforce in this game. No, the Triforce is never really spoken of directly, I suppose, in this whole game. It's never mentioned. Well, at least from what I remember, it isn't. I wonder if it is, just hidden somewhere. I don't think so.
I've been keeping watch over you all this time. I've witnessed your struggles to return to us, as well as your trials in battle. I always thought, no, I always believed that you would find a way to defeat Ganon. I never lost faith in you over these many years. Thank you, Link. The hero of Hyrule. May I ask, do you really remember me?
Oh, though we've already seen the credits. The experience of beating Ganon isn't a whole lot different, I suppose. Well, actually it is, I guess, because you don't have to fight the Blight Ganons before him again. If you had to do that, that makes so much more of a difference. But him simply having a larger health bar doesn't feel all that big of a deal. Maybe on this difficulty, just a bit. Oh my, why am I down here? But I still got my gear, just like I should. Right, let's get on out of here. Time to delve into the final part of the DLC. In a sense, we'll be making our way towards... Well, perhaps I shouldn't say. I do not know how many of those of you watching have seen what resides at the end of the DLC. Don't want to spoil it now. We shall get there in time. We've arrived. It is here things should get fairly interesting. Oh yes. It seems I haven't been back here since I started. With this, we begin. Yes. Activating the Mechanical Beast Tamer trial. 4 points have been marked on the map. And a tool for the trial. Take hold of the provided weapon to begin the trial. Sure, why not? You have got to be kidding me. What harm could it be? You know, as they say, can't hurt to try. Well, I mean, of course, unless it does. Hurt a lot. All charged up? One who wishes to become a master of a mechanical beast. To undertake this task requires unwavering dedication. Does it? That weapon defeats foes in one hit, however, the reverse is also true. The wielder shall fall on a single strike. If you can use the weapon's ability only twice within a set period of time while it's glowing. When enough time has passed, the weapon will regain its sheen along with its power. At the 4 marked locations within the Great Plateau, defeat all the monsters present to prove your power. If you are not up to the challenge, leave this plateau. The weapon will return here and the trial shall end. The one-hit obliterator. My. And the trial has begun. Though, while using this is fine and all, having access to our bow and arrow is really, really useful still. This armor, though, should be pretty much meaningless in this situation. This one makes the challenge pretty simple, from what I recall. Though there are enemies that can tell what you actually are, so it doesn't guard you from everything. That a single hit can do me in. My. Though that's not too much of anything new for me, I suppose. Where to go first? The hardest one is scaling up the mountain and going into the woods. What's difficult about the matter? If I recall correctly, all opponents must be slain. That is what is difficult about the matter. Or attempts to be difficult anyway. They came very close. Well, that was close. That was also close. That Bakublin is extremely dangerous. There we go. Now that he's dealt with, there's essentially no problem. Except the yellow guy's following me. Goodbye. That was very close. Yet someone remains. Oh, I can hear them. Yet I don't see them. Oh. Hi there. Goodbye. And that's the end of that. My. An odd-looking shrine has emerged. Oh. I believe this one to be the most dangerous of these odd-looking shrines. If I'm remembering correctly. Though I might not be remembering it correctly. This one just might be the most interesting of them. Instead of the most dangerous. Ah, it is neither of the ones I thought it was. Now that I think about it, there's 4 locations. Oh, there's one here too. Right there, there, and there. I remember this one and this one up to a point. I didn't remember this one off the top of my head. And this one was the most memorable, aside from this one. I didn't remember the challenge that laid in wait off the top of my head. So, we take these to remove them from the equation of those of which are rolling around and being problematic. Ah, I mustn't forget the regular ones I think can kill me too. There we go. Oh. We can also we cannot, because these aren't metal. Oh! I was just wondering where that other one was. What a stupid way to die. Oh well. No, I messed up my glide anyway. I didn't mean to walk down there, I was trying to glide over. It really doesn't work as well as I remember it to. My, how inconvenient. Where's you? Did I get one? Nope. Try again. Oh my. Oh, look at this. How am I even supposed to move this thing? Can I just roll it? Oh, goody. I don't remember what I am rewarded with here. Maybe a wooden piece of gear. Something I didn't want. I shall leave it behind. Maybe easier to just try to catch it with the magnetism itself. Is it even magnetic? It is. Oh. Its pattern isn't always the same though, it seems. Oh, that's nice. Huh. It's a lower area. I wonder what value that has. It looks like it's more dangerous than useful. I feel like one of the first times I came here, I may have actually jumped over to try to open the chest. I'm not entirely sure why. And what have you to give me? A spirit orb. And yet, this one is different, if I remember correctly. Actually, these four might be normal. Yeah. I don't remember if teleporting around up here is safe to do or not. It should be, though. Though I feel as though I've never bothered to do so while doing this trial. I think I walked to all the locations. Huh? No, that one's fine. I think that's trying to appear somewhere down here, but I might be mistaken. It might actually just appear up there. Yeah, it's coming back to me. Whee! 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 I just heard a very dangerous sound. I tried to deal with all the archers beforehand, but then some survived. Where are they going? Oh no! That was so close. He just somehow didn't see me. If he had saw me, he could have killed me right there. The Lizalfo can shoot this, like, water, like, projectile. Oh. Oh, there's a living one right there. Not for long. How do you do? Simple. It would actually be kind of amusing if the Great Plateau remained this dangerous afterward, like after the trial. But I think it goes back to how it's supposed to be, for the most part. I might be mistaken. If the Lionel's over there, we can actually one-shot it. I think it's gone, though. No free Lionel loot for me. Oh. It's like, oh, he is there. He is not there. Yes, it appears he is not. My, how unfortunate. I actually prefer how the Hyrule looked without these laser sights aiming at the castle. Yet you can't use Revali's Gale. Oh, shoot! Are they after me? Well, they won't catch me one way or another. Actually, they're coming... That'll take care of them. Some ridiculous bloody bees if they come back after that. My. Down we go. This one might be... Now, considering it wasn't the one in the forest, I really don't know which one is the most dangerous one. I don't think it's the one up the mountain, though. Yeah, this sounds like it's probably the one. The most dangerous of them. As well as one of the most interesting ones. Of course. No, I don't think I'm mistaken. Now then, to clear this... What would be the best way to go about it? Bring you closer. The shifting is dangerous. Ah, that's so dangerous! Eek! Quit it. Yeah. Now then. No. That simply will not do. There's no way to turn it. It's getting more dangerous by the moment. Oh, almost had it. There. That's pretty safe. Sort of. From here... Oi. Get over here. Okay. This is not how I usually deal with this, I feel like. But it works. That was dangerous. Long time to jump, it seems. Ah. Oh. We can get rid of the, this. There's only so much use for shields that can let on fire, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Ah! Unfortunately, I might have to go over that other spiky bit again. If I still have my other shield, oh, I still have this one. Fascinating, then. It's still open. Oh, why? I can't change its angle like this. Can't change its angle much at all. Making it really inconvenient to pick it up in from certain angles. There we go. Simple. This part's much less simple because it's done in a really annoying way. Getting past the first one, not that hard, I guess. Getting past the second one... Wait, am I getting past the second one? Getting past the first one's easier than I remembered. Now I take a look at it. I do not remember this being a detail about the first one. But now that I do see that it is... Oh, from what I thought it wasn't going to break, I was like, why is it lingering for so long? That's not a detail I've ever noticed about this one. Can't do anything about these two, meaning I have to somehow jump and make it past. There we go. Well, that certainly makes it easier than I remember. I think what I did to the first one usually is I'd loop it around... No, because it's just a ceiling there. Then I must have just stopped the last one and jumped like how I did. We're not done yet. This was greatly intriguing to me. None of the trials had pushed me this far, yet. This one tries to get you with a little trick. I think that little trick actually got me the very first time. But I don't remember. I mean, this has got to be like at least my third or fourth time doing this, I think. Though in completing this final part of the DLC, we should be granted something rather useful or nice. Interesting? It's kind of odd. I remember being fairly disappointed when I first got it. But it should be pretty nice considering we'll be... He wasn't at the other one too, was he? I didn't initially remember him showing up partway through this. What a doleful sky? How expected to see a traveler on this solitary plateau.
Oh.
Ah, we meet again. Not to be rude, but you don't look so well. Much like this plateau, you're looking a mite dreary. Oh, I apologize. Perhaps it was not my place to say as much. I understand more than most the burden of travel. Though travel can be quite enjoyable too. As for me, I came to this spot to pursue an ancient song about the hero at this very plateau.
Ah.
I cannot shake the feeling that we are destined to meet here. In any case, would you like to hear my song? Yes, please.
Oh.
Wait, shoot. Is this the right song, or am I mistaken? Oh, yeah, okay. The flame claws, the waters rise. Or crawls, lightning strikes, and wind sighs. A beast beyond the divine form. Await a hero. Forevermore. Not if I have anything to say about it. Let not the sound leave horses ride. Breathe in the breath of the wild. Curious indeed, as it were I pursued my teacher's old notes and found that song there. What sort of a sound could alarm horses so efficiently? Kabam. Kapow. Rumble. Rumble. Honestly, I haven't a clue.
Oh.
It certainly helps to visit the locations that inspired the song, yes? It helps open my mind to inspiration. Those notes had other interesting songs too. I plan to visit those locations as well. I see. Is it just me or the explosives returned? Is that a really low-classing Lizalfo shield? It seems so. Aside from the sword, all really low-classing stuff. I wonder if I was just still too far off and there actually is a Lionel still here. No, I think I'd be able to see it by now. Whee! Run! That's a really terrible enemy to just suddenly have to face. They have this weird habit of when they first see you, they seem to want to use their elemental gimmick. I suppose not a bad design. Though it can be quite annoying. For some of them, it just leaves them rather vulnerable. Really? Only backed up because he's backing up. But if that's how they want to play it, then fine. Hi. Whee. Whee. Wow, that was some immense lag. You there. Come back. You can be of use to me. You. Crap. That was extremely risky. Oh no! A single punk with a spear? is so far the most dangerous thing I've bumped into since picking this up. Because of how suddenly they can attack. There are still more enemies? Where? That's right. I doubt it's them. Just some opponent I've missed somehow. Hello there. Why are you going around in a way? Approach him head on. I do not remember that being a physic. Where when you lock onto a opponent, they start trying to circle them instead. I'd much prefer if it did not do that. I don't remember that being a thing they do anyway. That happened earlier too when I was using a horse. It confused me quite greatly. It's like, how am I supposed to rush them head on to attack them if they proceed to only circle them? That leaves my bow to be the only choice. Or spear if they approach me fast enough. Or close enough at least. Is this one the most interesting one? Well, I suppose the one we did previously was fairly interesting. This one is interesting, but it's not the one I thought it was going to be. Looks like the one I was thinking of is actually up the snowy mountain after all. A combat trial. A major combat trial. Time to die. I mean, considering the only advantage from my understanding to using wooden shields is that they aren't vulnerable to electricity, I might as well grab this shield. Unless this one's vulnerable to electricity and I'm just wrong. I mean, this one also doesn't cause lightning to strike, but so does this one. It's also safe to use in that kind of weather. Everything seems pretty normal so far, aside from how I one-shot him. Oh, but it seems it's not quite normal after all. So far appears the first one we did, the one in the forest, is actually the most bland one, but outside is the most dangerous. My. So we need a key, huh? Hello there! How do you do? Is ice the only way up? No, there's a ladder. Okay. And like that, we got the key. That was close. Goodbye. Oh. One more remains. Then again, the thing that makes the next one interesting to me, I think there is another shrine that has an attribute that's like that, so maybe the two we just did are actually the most interesting of these four. Unless I am mistaken, and the next one we're going to is the only one like it. I wonder why it says specifically metal objects hidden in water. That is not its purpose. That is simply one application of its capabilities. I feel like those explosives were not here before. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. That was very close. Oh, come on! I was under the impression he couldn't hit me there. It's rather rough dealing with archers that are of that high tier. They shoot much faster and are better at aiming. Right. The only reason why I backed off, though, when I was approaching them, mainly was the moment I saw that one of them had a spear. It's like, I really don't want to just get suddenly and abruptly poked. That would be really annoying. That was very, very close. Wait, why is the wizard still alive? Deals with him. Goodbye. Seems like that bat I saw from the distance is not relevant. Ah, here it is. You can already see how it is different. Hi. What I just saw is surprising to me, because I did not know that about this shield. It seems that the guardian shields in general just do that. I didn't know. How fascinating. If not, then I do not know why it flew directly at them. I thought only the one from Robbie does that. But that makes these shields significantly more valuable to me, if that's the case. Perhaps their durability is not as high as other shields. Otherwise, they're just supreme in general, it seems. And that'll be the last one we get from that. I am Hyrule's beacon of hope. Not wearing this, I'm not, I feel like. The trial's only just begun. And away they go. Seems our quest would have us return to these locations. Well, sort of. Those exact spots we haven't been to either. I don't think we've been to any of them in this file. Now that you've proven your power, a new journey awaits. Go to the 4 locations that will be revealed to you. Reach greater heights than ever before. Ah, man, it's cold up here. Which one to go for first? Well, off the top of my head, I don't actually remember what all these ask of me. This one... What was it now? I remember one of the things from this, I think. Or this... Well, one of the things from this. Maybe 2? Only one off the top of my head. And one of the things from this. But each of these have 3 things. Maybe 4? I feel like they have 3. That's weird. Do they only have 3? Considering this is the one I remember the least about, let's go for this one. Now, if you had to do all of this with one hit worth of health, I wonder... This would be significantly more difficult. Or would it? You just simply have to make it through without getting hit. Maybe that's not so hard after all. It's already a bit too late. Kinda jumped off at the wrong angle. How you do? I applaud your courage in coming here. Locations will be revealed to you of the trial that will enhance your power of sleeping within. Do not let your guard down. Well, my health is back, so I feel significantly safer. There's that one. I feel like I do remember one of the locations of one of these. I just don't remember if there's anything more to it than that. And the first one that showed up, I'm also starting to remember. What was that? Flash of light. Perhaps it was my imagination playing tricks on me. How long have you been there? I didn't even notice your arrival. Ah, we meet again, and it seems you caught me, well, talking to myself. This monument, I must admit, it has taken me by surprise. My teacher's unfinished song mentions such monuments, and now one has appeared before my eyes. Unfinished song? Yes, the song is mostly complete, however. My teacher left this word without finishing the key verses, or left this world. I wish to weave together the missing pieces and finish the song. That is why I am roaming the areas mentioned in the lyrics. Ah, sweet joy, how glorious to sing this song in front of the real monument. The song my teacher left behind. There's a verse about this place. May have said about the champion, actually, I think. Wind's ally soars the land of clouds, meadows champion, swift and proud. The hero's power shall grow. Seek trial's monument, show. 1. Shoot the flame dragon's horn. 2. Race down the peak's rings adorn. 3. Shoot the 4 targets to win. Champions, the trials begin. The dragon part, that was the thing I didn't remember about the ravine. But I remembered the location of the ravine. Not long after the monument starts showing pictures. The targets I partially remembered, I just didn't remember that that's what I had to do there. I remember the location though. The rings down the mountain, didn't remember at all until it mentioned it. I was like, ah, yes. Yes. So, did the verse move you? It was written in honor of the champion, challenging the trial. The confidence it must have taken to master the mechanical beast. How inspiring. My teacher's dream is now mine to fulfill. An unfinished song weighs heavily on a bard's soul. I won't allow it. But in order to see this dream to fruition, I must learn more about the champions of long ago. Thankfully, Teba and the Rito village elder, Canil? No, Canley. Or Canil. Told me some wonderful stories about the Rito champion. Yet, this unfinished song still pulls at my heart. And so, my hometown is but a stopping point on this journey of mine. In such a case, I would usually take a picture of each of these locations, except I remember them. I remember going through this already. I needn't a picture of this location, plus, especially when I know exactly where this is just by looking at it. This one was more complicated, and I may even still want to take a picture of it. But it shouldn't be necessary, I think. That one gave me a lot of trouble, actually. This one, I think, is right next to a shrine. Or pretty nearby. I won't take a picture of this one either. Should I take one of this? No. I think there might be a person waiting there now, anyways. Which definitely simplifies the matter. And yet, I remember it still being the one that gave me the most trouble, originally. Which location to go to first? Well, we don't even have the map. Now that I think about it, we haven't even completed the map yet. Huh. Well, we can't just teleport on up there. One of our horses is still over here. Okay, one of them should be over here. Unless I'm mistaken, it's right around here. Shoot. I think it's over here. But that part of the map is missing, so I can't really see it very well. Interesting, they're all on that part of the map, it looks like. If that's the case. We can only get close, so we shall. Too cold. Too cold. Such a shame. I do prefer this. Different parts of them, I prefer different parts. Oh well, I don't think anything shall show up that's too threatening. Let's go with this. Even if they do, I find it difficult to picture them subduing me all that easily. Oh. How dangerous. I'm glad I remembered how quickly he was going to swing. I'd almost entirely forgotten. For the Zalford, this is the most dangerous weapon they can wield, I feel like. They're kind of inferior with bows and swords, yet they can throw them. I don't think they throw this. But when they rush up to you like that, they attack pretty quickly and fluidly with this weapon. Like that. Much better than any of the other two enemies that wield these weapons. But when they wield the sword or a bow, they're kind of... Huh? The heck was that? Hello there. What do I think about it? Is it just me or is the camera kind of... I feel like this will be too much. Let's try this. No, let's see what this is like first. Really? That's very fast? That's slow. I'll take very fast then. I'm glad I tried the oh my, he just disappeared. I'm glad I tried the fastest one then. I thought something was odd, but it took me quite a while to realize. I'm pretty sure I changed this a good long while ago, but not in this playthrough. But this does feel far more natural. These guys are best with the sword. Though they're still dangerous with a spear for the same reasons almost that the Bakobles are. Because they can attack very quickly with a spear too. These are far more dynamic, I suppose, with a regular sword. Oh, I dodged the wrong way. As you can see how, like, when he ran up, he, like, stopped, he, like, paused for seemingly no reason. Like that. Like, he needs to ready himself really good. But at least with the heavier weapon, it kind of makes sense why he takes that moment. And even then, he's still pretty quick with it. With the heavy weapon. If not faster here than with the sword or the spear. Perhaps that's just because of how fluidly he goes about it. That it feels faster. Maybe they're both about the same speed. But for the other... For the Moblin and Bokoblin, they are much... The pace is very clearly different. Depending on their weapon they're wielding. And they're both slower to wield the two-handed weapons. When I think about it, the tower to gain the map for this area is not up here. It's not too far away from my tavern, but it's a pretty good distance from where we are. Hello there. Oh, that did not look right. Ow! Hold on a moment, now that's cheating. So that's how you want to play, huh? Time for you to die. But what should I use? Let's just keep it the Master Sword. This will probably end you. And just like that, you're finished. Somehow poked me in the middle of everything I was doing. How rude. I can't even see the tower from here, can we? It's like over that ridge, roughly, if I'm remembering correctly. Feels like it's been quite a long time since I've actually traversed up this path before. See, look how long he takes to do that. Versus with the sword, he just goes for it right away. With the spear, there's like no wind-up, which is part of what makes it so problematic. Or so it seems. Though, that being said, sometimes the moblins do have a wind-up, a rather big one. They'll like jump backwards. Though if you can't distinguish it between a regular evasive maneuver of them just jumping backwards, then well, then you might fall for it, and then suddenly they're just rushing you down. Move! Like this. They can do that. The Bakoblians, I feel, are a little bit more efficient at it, but the Moblins are still pretty threatening. The Lizalfo are completely incapable of performing that, what he just did. So quick that I didn't even get to dodge it. I wasn't ready for it. I think I had even more space. Huh. Too far away. I don't recognize this part of the path. I don't recognize this at all, actually. Just because of how long it's been since I've been up here. Really good thing we got this snow boots, as well as the sand boots. Oh wow, got them both. I didn't know I was capable of that. For some reason, it shoots the beam a little bit above, it feels. Yep. I feel like we're nearing our destination. Oh. And he can do that too. Not only fairly efficient, but they go out of their way to be even stylish with it. I mean, look at them. It's certainly not what I expected when I saw the Moblins. Oh, it got me too. I was concerned about that, but I was like, they don't explode that wide. Turns out they do. At least when a cluster of them is smacked. Oi. Oh. There should be a shrine just over there. In fact, I think we can already see it. Yeah. I mean, seeing as how we're here, we might as well complete this. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, though. What would this one be? It's not a battle trial, is it? It'll be easy for me if that is the case. No. I feel like I'm starting to remember it already just by seeing that wind. Yeah, that's the structure that I expected to see of this room. This one's kind of not very nice. It's not bad, it's just there are better ones, I feel. I'm trying to recall if there's an easy way to go about this. Ah, I remember why. Because you need to get in a certain time frame. Well, there might be a way to get around that notion. How? I have an interesting idea. So you're supposed to get it to, like, roll around. It triggers that lift. Goes up. You can get out. I wonder if you could theoretically clear this just by placing this in a creative way. Because if it hits this at just the right angle, it'll roll down anyways, instead of you needing to block it off. Well, that almost takes me over there as well. No, surely that wouldn't be fast enough. What I'm thinking of doing... Oh. I wonder if that hole on the other side is creatively placed there for this purpose, to prevent you from doing what I'm about to do. Hole. What? Oh, yes, I see. It's for that. I was like, don't you have to hold that? No, you don't. If you don't have to hold it there, then it's a little bit easier than I remembered. I didn't remember that block being there. Now, how many hits to get it across? 1, 2, 3. Try that. Fly! Needs 4. Or 5. Fly! Hey, it worked. No, it's definitely faster than going through the work of setting everything else up, I think. Yes, a lot faster. In decent ways faster. But certainly not the way it was intended on being completed. It works, though. And there it is. Right there. No, there's a shrine right in that ice, so... Or behind it? In or behind it? If it's just simply behind it, we can climb over. Let us see. Ah, so that's how this is gonna be, huh? No, it's just behind it. Victory is mine. This one is a battle trial. Nice. Oh dear. Also never started it like this before. Oh dear! It's the end of you. Oi. Alright, I might as well take the spear after all. I shall leave it be. Why has so much stuff come with this obnoxious buff? It's more potent in Tears of the Kingdom, this buff, I think. My time playing it has definitely shown that seems to be the case. Things thrown with that buff seem to fly notably further. Let's go. That was close. Almost missed it. There's this one, and then maybe one more after this one? It doesn't look like it's the final one, so I guess another? Oh. One more! Yeah, there's the last one. Another oddly shaped one. I do not remember what the challenge inside this one is. Though I feel like these DLC ones are a bit more eccentric. Though I don't remember them being quite as eccentric as the ones on the Great Plateau. Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thought it was gonna fly out the side. There's water there. Why make ice? Why? Oh. I see. Huh. Let's try that again. Oh. Fine. The loot should be up here if I recall correctly. Oh, not bad. Ah, no! That was too early. I was gonna need this anyway. So I suppose it's not that bad. Fire! Oh no. Oh, I probably shouldn't have skipped it. But as you can see, we got something different this time. Meadow Emblem. The commemorative symbol of the Wind Trials. Completion. By one who wishes to control a mechanical beast. Collecting 3 emblems will lead to a new challenge. So it was 3. Just 3. But I remember what the challenge afterwards is now as well, so yeah, it would explain why I felt like there was a 4th thing, because there is something that comes after. And away he goes. We didn't get too far into the DLC, but I will stop here. I wonder how far we would have gotten if I hadn't challenged again and again. Probably only to... well, with the current path that we've gone, I've cleared this one. I'd probably be able to clear the next one and get to the location of the next one after. I probably wouldn't have been able to do it, though. It involves waiting, of course, unless you happen upon it at just the right point in time, which is very unlikely. So I shall save. As usual, it's been me, Fuzz, and you'll see me again next time. Bye for now.